You're gonna kill both of us, dude. We still love you, but jeez.
For real.
You should talk to the camera about how you're building your first computer.
First computer. I've been using Kevin's old laptop. Not old laptop, but it's fairly
It's
old.
7 years old.
Anyway, his laptop to do all of my video editing, and it is struggling. So, we're building a new computer, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
This is like my 10th or 12th, or I don't even know anymore.
Yeah. So, tell us what we have here. I don't know what anything is. What order do we start in?
The motherboard.
This thing?
Yep.
Tell us more.
So the motherboard basically links everything together. It's the circuitry that holds, or that lets all the things talk.
Okay.
So that's the motherboard. Hats off to Azra. Sick. This thing's beautiful. Can we be a little bit quieter?
1%?
Just a 0.5% quieter, please, Nestor. You are very loud.
Alright, what is this?
This is your CPU. It's a Ryzen 7 3800 XT. It does not come with a cooler, so the box is basically useless.
That's a massive box.
Yes.
Envelope?
Yes, but it'd be much harder to keep track of.
Yeah.
Wowza.
Atlas. Okay, what's happening?
So there's an arrow on the corner of the socket that corresponds to this tiny little arrow right there. Gentle like. So it just slots in. No force. And then you just press this down and clip it under.
And that locks it in?
It's locked in.
Cool.
CPU is mounted to the motherboard.
This is memory, you said?
Yes, this is memory. So you got 32 gigs, because that's pretty much the minimum if you want to actually be useful when editing. So double what you have today that you're working with.
Yeah. What is there a difference between memory and storage?
Yes. So this is RAM, which is RAM stands for random access memory, and it is a volatile memory. So basically, things are only stored on it if there's power to it.
Okay.
So the computer has to be on, and that's short-term storage. Whereas an SSD or a hard disk drive, those are going to be non-volatile.
So do we have one of those too?
Yes, we got 2 actually.
Okay.
So we'll do those. Those will be last because they have to be on in the case. We're just doing everything that we can to do a minimum boot, just to make sure everything's good. So there's a little like notch. One side's a notch, and you slide that in first. And then you slide the other side in. You push down, support the back until it clicks like that.
Those are pretty.
Yeah,
Do these light up?
they do. That's what this is.
Yeah.
So this is your SSD.
So that's my monitor?
Yeah, so this is going to be used with your drive because it's a much faster access than the hard drive. We're going to take off this bad boy.
Which is what?
This is just a shield
Okay.
for the slot. you're not building with an ESD strap, always have a point of contact on the case when you're working on it, so you don't zap anything. And hold the screw and have your arm resting, and then use the other hand to screw it.
Cool.
That's gonna be the easiest way.
Why aren't you giving me the ESD strap?
I could get it to you, but
No.
this is how I learned.
I could do it.
So.
This is what I'm wondering. Are you just making me
You
do
can
the
rough it.
old school?
You can rough it
Uh-huh.
for just some screws.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Maker. Say hello to the peoples.
These are so hard to get in.
So my default would be that it ends up here. We could end up down here.
Okay.
So. I don't know if you can even. I don't think you can mount the glass and this at the same time. So that's something for this case. But I think that if you were to mount the radiator on top, you want a vent on the top as well.
Can we mount the radiator not on the top?
Yeah, we can.
That was my preference anyway.
Oh, not to have it on top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise you can't see through the top,
True.
right? Like, I don't want to look at an ugly radiator.
Yeah, yeah. So how do we mount the radiator to the front is the question. I don't really understand this case, so.
It's so fun. It's satisfying.
So we could just make it extra gaudy and just slap these two here.
I mean, I don't mind
Do you like that? Having double fans on it? I mean, that's gonna put a lot more air through the radiator. I think. Oh, they'd have to be this side actually. You have to line up with the other fans, otherwise you're just gonna be statically fighting each other.
Yeah, you don't want to pull one in and pull air in one side and push it out from the other side, right?
I mean, air would come in here and then push out.
Right.
You don't want to push
But you
air
don't
in
wanna
both
push air
directions because
towards
you're
the
just
center,
pushing
yeah.
cold air to nowhere,
Yeah.
and it's not actually evacuating it.
Yeah.
Would you not? It doesn't work. I don't want that to be wet when you return it. I mean, I just realized there's no power to the graphics card.
Oops.
So just hold the power button again until it shuts off. Yeah. All right, round two. Might get something this time.
That's good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna reset it and try to get into ZBIOS.
Okay.
And then we're gonna tidy our wires and plug everything else in.
turning it on for the first time. For the first time I'll set up.